Hi again, my name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and we're doing back-to-back videos. I have a haul to share with you. We went to an estate sale. Has it been 2 weeks? Probably 2 weeks. 3 weeks ago. It was ridiculously crazy expensive, but it was half price day, and I did end up finding a few things that were worth picking up that I'm going to share with you. And then I've got some bins bags right here to share.
It was still expensive on half price day.
It was.
If it had been full price day, we would have just turned around and walked right back out probably, because it was bad.
Yeah.
The puzzle was sealed. And I looked the puzzle up, and it was listed.
Was it a Ravensburger?
Yeah, it was a Ravensburger puzzle. Nice puzzles. 1,000-piece puzzle. Listed used on eBay for $24, I think. And this one was sealed, and at half price it was going to be $19.
Yeah.
That's how crazy. They were charging $38 for this 1,000-piece puzzle on the opening days of this sale.
Yep. But this was, half price day. They must have sold on eBay, because I picked up like 5 of these. I don't even know what I'm going to do with them. I thought I might save them if our friend Ben does the reseller meetup again this year. Maybe we'll buy, some stuff to like put in here as goodie bags to give out there. That was my thought on buying them. But they were $1 each. I've got a couple of these still listed that have been listed for years. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the listing down and make a lot of them. I did pay $3 for him. But, there was a time these sold for quite a bit. Not so much anymore. I'm not quite sure. But, I think I have 2 or 3. This will be like the third one. And I'm hoping to still list it for like $50 for the 3 of them. Something like that. I've done well with these types of stuff. It's like to help people draw like bodies and stuff. I paid $1 because it was 50% off day. I don't know. I'm hoping like $10 for this. I looked this up. I paid $3 for it. They had tables and tables and tables of books. But this was a 5-minute clinical consult. I might actually keep it for myself because it just has a whole lot of interesting info on, different medical conditions like syncope and babesiosis, where it just gives you basic information. It did sell for about $50, but I might hold on to this for a little while. And then I've got more on the floor, but I haven't checked comps. I bought these in the past, and they were selling for $20, $30, $40 each. I paid $2 each, but it's just a whole bunch of Beth Moore audio CDs. Like here's just this whole stack. And all of them are Beth Moore. I think there's one that's not, there's some that are still sealed. I'm not quite sure, how her stuff does. But I thought at $2, I'm just going to buy them all. If nothing else, I can put them in small lots. And hopefully, a lot of, 2 could be $20 if they're just not worth a whole lot. But I've got a whole bag full of these. I went back and forth on this because I paid $6. It's gonna need cleaned, so I paid $3, half price. But it's a little Tykes pretend construction hat. I want to say it was selling for like $15 or so, but I may just throw it in the dishwasher and then it'll be good to go. Quick sell. I think they sell very quickly. I think that's it. Let me go ahead and share with you some of the things that I picked up at the bins in St. Louis this last trip. Let me show you 2 of the hard toys. Look, man, I have looked all over. I do not think any of the figures are in here anywhere. Hopefully it works. But this is Polly Pocket, of course, Wizard of Oz. There was a time when this, if you had all the characters also, it sold for like $100. But this is going to only be a replacement set. I'm trying to open up all the pieces and parts, but I'm not hearing any of the figures. But I'm still hoping, if this works, $25 as a replacement. This is Play School Weebles. It is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I don't know. I have a few of the Weebles. I may go ahead and keep this for my wall that's not done yet, but hopefully soon. I'm going to have a whole section that's Play School because I love Fisher-Price first and foremost, but I really like the vintage Play School also. So that was my idea for this. If not, it's probably like $10 on eBay if I decide to sell it. Animal Adventure. It's one of the brands. I like it. I'm not quite sure. I do, you know, the older they are, the better. This one's 2019. Again, I'm doing lots. So if I can find another dinosaur in this brand, I'll just go ahead and put it there all together. But it's quilted texture. Those are just some keywords to keep in mind when you're listing them. This is in rough condition. But funny thing is I have another one in kind of sort of rough. Rough being, look, it's just got a lot of like peeling fuzzball type stuff on it. I may just go ahead and make a lot of the two and list it for 10 or 12 bucks for the two of them. Normally I get like 15 to 20 for each. I know, bear, but it is Just Friends. Pretty sure 1995 Chosun. I'm hoping 15, 20 bucks for it. I know. I like some of the vintage stuff. I like Chosun. I'm pretty sure that this is Land Before Time, but I'm not seeing a tag, so I'll have to confirm if it is. Otherwise, it's just going to be a purple dinosaur. I'm hoping 20 plus for it. This is very cool. Yep, I was going to say, this looks Target, doesn't it? It says Target 2023. Just very interesting. Hopefully I've got some other ones. In my brain, I think I found a couple of these that I was going to make a lot out of. I'm still not finding my jelly cats that I know I picked up. All right, another Target plush. It is, trying to see a date. Oh, yep, 2022. Little Pink Pig. Probably $10, $15 for it.
Little Pink Pigs for you and me.
Is that a song?
Well, houses, but...
Oh. All right. I don't think this is original. It just kind of looks added. But it is Barrington. I'll see if I've got other cats or dogs I can put with it. You know, they've got nice quality tags, and to me that just tells you even more that it's a nice quality plush. You know, I'm hoping 15 plus for this. Let's see. Family. Oh, Panda Express. That's funny. 2022. Probably going to be bread and butter. This is Figaro. Disney. It's going to be bread and butter. It's going to need a bath. Just kind of a little dingy. Despicable Me. I've got a couple plush sitting over here on a shelf. I've just kind of been putting some character stuff there, waiting to see if I find stuff to go with it. So I'll probably just make a lot. I might actually have a lot already started for these. I liked it. It is From the World of Smile, 1990. Cute bear. Probably 20 bucks or so, and definitely be something I'll put on Etsy. Big Dog plush, Walgreens. I like picking up Walgreens plush. Very interesting. Again, I'm hoping 20, 25. It's funny, the tag is tied right onto the neck, but it looks like there was something. Can't really tell. Like there was a separate bow, but it's gone now. All right, let's see. Oh, Mary Meyer. Love that brand. I'll see if I've got any other small plush that I can put with this. It is Build-A-Bear 2022. Of course, this is Sully from Monsters, Inc. Don't know. I don't pick up a whole lot of Build-A-Bear anymore, but I have started picking, I'm going to be picking up more of the vintage ones, the really old ones with the older, different tag than these. Because I've done well on the last few that I've done comps for. I think I've sold one of them for $50. I'm hoping $20, $25 for him. Too bad I didn't have a Mikey to go with him. I thought maybe this went with that other moose that I just had a few minutes ago, but it's different. It is Pier 1 Imports. Not seeing a date quite yet. Made in China. Probably going to be bread and butter. I still don't think I would combine them because it's Pier 1, Mary Meyer. Lovey. I know I've got some of these listed. It's, I want to say Dandy or MTY. It's got the, yeah, MTY. I don't know if I've got pink or blue. They come in both. And some of these, this part is furry, kind of like, and then some of them are just plain like cloth loveys. I'm pretty sure I have one of these listed. It's going to be bread and butter. Pound puppies. I've got some vintage ones sitting right here. I'm going to go ahead and make a lot of like 2 or 3 of them. He's got somewhere. He is missing his leather collar, unfortunately. But it's probably, with the 3 that I have, probably will list it like $20 or so, 20, 25. Dogs. I pick up lots of dogs. This one is gunned. It has a number, but no name. So I'll have to see if I can find something on him. Probably, I'm hoping $12, $15 for him. Just a reminder, we spent $500 at these bins over 2 days, 2 full busy days. And I'm sure I've already made all my money back. So most of this is going to be bread and butter because this is, I think, number 9 or 10 video of just stuff that we picked up at the bins. This is baby starters. It's clean, which is why I picked it up. A lot of these are bread and butter, and it also has its paper tag, which is good. But more than likely, $10, $12 for this. Another plush backpack. Always make sure you check that the zippers are working. I'm not seeing a brand. Nope. Trying to see if there's anything on the zipper fob. Make sure you take pictures that it includes the fob, because a lot of times they're missing also. I don't know, probably $15, $20 for this. Eeyore, look, he's holding Pooh. Disney, don't know, it's got nice embroidered eyes. I'm thinking probably $12, $15 for him. Oh, this is picked up the smooch from the bins. Look, confetti all over him. It is Kohl's Cares. I will see if I've got other Kohl's Cares Sesame Street, and I'll just probably add him to a lot. Okay, a couple of small ones left. Dogs again. It is Aurora, dated 2018. Does have a shirt on. Let's see. GRMC Auxiliary. So probably somebody bought a bunch of these and personalized it with a shirt. I'll probably take the shirt off and make a lot of Aurora cats and dogs. I always pick these up. There's 3 different ones, I'm pretty sure, of this series. It is IKEA. If you get all 3 of them, they sell very well. I want to say $30, $40. But usually I've had $10, $12, $15 for them.
I'm assuming that was a hospital shirt.
Probably,
that last one, like
yeah.
Great River Medical Center or Grand Rapids Medical Center or something like that.
Yeah, probably was bought like in the gift shop, and now it's being donated. Look, love this. But Don't know the brand. Usually these have been like gunned, but I'm not seeing a tag. So hopefully Google Lens will be my friend. But a dog, flat lay, larger lovey. I'm hoping, again, 25 plus for it. And then this was my favorite find. I'm not sure if it's going to be the best find, but I have found this brand a couple of times, but not enough for me to recollect if it's bread and butter or better. It's this brand, Sigikid. Good family and friends.
It's the Beasts.
The Beasts?
They make a line called the Beasts, and that is Chief Bear. You can still buy him new on their website for $60.
$60. He's got some definite wear, peeling, but to be honest, once I wash him, I don't know if I would. I think it actually would damage it to try to use a sweater shaver on it. I'll probably list it as is with a close-up. You see that? I just think, I don't know if I would use a sweater shaver on him. But I'm still hoping, you know, 30 bucks or so for him, 25 plus. So, very interesting. Definitely when you see brands that you're not familiar with. And again, it's like quality tag. I could just tell. But I know I've picked up Sigikid before. I just don't know if I've sold any of it yet.
They have, I mean, lots of different animals. Some of these look like it's middle age. It looks like it's some sort of dinosaur-looking furry dinosaur. But it's $125. They've got a $99 unit. These are still like new on their site, and some of them are, you know, in the 60s and stuff. But they've got a bunch of different things on here, like a sloth for $75. So lots of interesting little creatures in there. The Beasts line there.
Yep. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this. I've got lots of stuff to get processed, but I got to force myself to do the smalls. You know, I try to get, I think I'll try to get like 20 of something done. And right now, a lot of it is I'm looking to see if I have something already listed that it would go with. Like I have done Furbies today. I've done a couple of different things where I've taken the listing down and you know, just added something to it and then relisted it. So hopefully this is all going to pan out this year with all of the large lots that I'm making. Just trying something different, right? This is the year to change. All right, y'all. It's time to get to work. Bye.